of you in the second video of the prelims question paper solution set. This is a set B I'm discussing. I've discussed in the first video, I discussed about from question 1 to 10. Now question number 11. With reference to cultural history, now let's understand this question. So with reference to cultural history, which of the following is the correct description of term paramitas? Now what is paramitas? Paramitas is a term which is associated with Buddhism, and the term specifically talks about perfection. Okay, perfection, which so I am a bodhi, a monk, a priest. So I want to attain perfection in my path of enlightenment. So that was what paramitas basically means. So if you look around all the options, the word perfection is coming in the C option. Okay, so perfection, whose attainment has led to bodhisattva path. Okay, so that is the right answer. It's a direct factual question. Either you know it or you don't know it. So it is a British term often translated into perfection, and in the Mahayana Buddhism, it is practiced by bodhisattvas, the Buddhas, to be and because they want to attain enlightenment. Okay, so answer is the C. Question number 11 is C. Question number 12 from modern history. In the context of Indian history, the Rakhmabai case of 1884 revolved around. Now, Rakhmabai was a very famous case, especially because it is not mentioned in traditional history books. But Rakhmabai case was mainly loosely associated with Rakhmabai, he was rather the first doctor of India. Yeah, okay, one of the first doctors of India, and she was married at a very young age, and her case became famous for age of consent right. So 2 is correct. Okay, later on, the age of consent is there. Then later on, when she was married off, the case she had she filed a case against her husband, and because she wanted to give up the marriage, it was not her rights were not her view was not taken. So the case also leads discuss about the restitution of conjugal rights. Okay, so both 2 and 3 are correct. The first one, women's right to gain education, that is not true, because Rakhmabai was married off early, but she refused to go to her husband's place because she was just 11 years when she got married, or later on she fought in the court because she wanted to give divorce to his husband, her husband. So it is not a woman's right to gain education. It is rather it is. So B is the right answer here. B is the right answer. Okay, so whole story is mentioned. In fact, this is a very famous case because this case led to restitution of creation of the age of consent 1891. Okay, so there's a whole story behind that. But it was a typical question. Mostly students will not know this question. Now, this is a very basic question. Indigo cultivation in India declined in the beginning of 20th century because indigo means neil. Okay, that was used in the clothes making. So it declined. Why? Because of the industrial revolution, a lot of new inventions, synthetic colors and all came. So it became unprofitable to cultivate indigo. So it's unprofitable in the world market because of the new invention. So that is true. There were other options like peasant resistance and all. No, that is because of the exploitation. Indigo Tinkatia system was there in India, but mainly the indigo plantation, indigo commercial crop became unprofitable. So B is the right answer. So became unprofitable because there was increase in the commercialization of synthetic dyes. Okay, so that is the B answer. Lord Wellesley established Fort William College at Calcutta because, again, very direct factual question, because to train the young civil servant. Okay, so that the British civil servant can come and they can train and they can understand India's culture and all, because they have to rule India, they have to administer India. So that was so Fort William College was a training center. Okay, so that is D is the right answer. In fact, the College of Fort William also became a place where R&D and publication and all of things had that happen. So that is question number 14. With reference to the history of India, Ulgulan or the Great Tumult is the description which of the following events. Okay. Now, this basically, again, it's a factual question. This is basically Birsa Munda revolt, which happened in 1899 and 1900. and he was called the Ulgugan, the Great Tumult. And Birsa Munda is a very famous, figure in the tribal, rebellion which was against the British rule. So he was also often referred as Dharti Abba or the Earth Father. So D is the right answer. Birsa Munda removed. Question number 16. With reference to the scholars' literatures of ancient India, consider the following statement. 1. Panini was said with Pushyamitra Sunga. Okay. Uh, Amara Simha is associated with Harshvardhana. No. Amara Simha was associated with Chandragupta. He is not associated with Harshvardhana. So 2 is incorrect. And when 2 is incorrect, so automatically 3 is the option. You can see 2, 2, 2. 2 is incorrect. Kalidas is associated with Chandragupta too. No, this is true. Okay, so Kalidas Gupta was during that time. Because Amar Singha was basically a Sanskrit, Graminian, and he was also a poet, and he reigned, was during the period of Chandragupta, Vikramaditya too. Okay, so and Kalidas was in the period of Chandragupta too. So C is the right answer. In the context of recent advances in human reproductive technology, pro-nuclear transfer is used for pro-nuclear transfer. Now, there are a lot of disease called mitochondrial disease, and that disease can be identified. And here we can use pro-nuclear transfer to treat. So D is the right answer. Again, a factual question. Okay, so mDNA mutations are common cause of genetic disease among 1 into 250 live births. So genetic disease, every out of 250 live births, one individual might face this problem, and it is transferred through maternal side, from mother's side, and that is where we can use pro-nuclear transfer technique to prevent the transmission. The transmission को हम रोक सकते हैं, and so D is the right answer. Question number 18, a very good question, artificial intelligence. Again, a common approach. Should we go with all the options? Because all the options look fine, answer के लिए. So with reference to development of artificial intelligence at present level, artificial intelligence बहुत कुछ कर सकता है, but what is happening at the present level? So with reference to present level of development, artificial intelligence can effectively do which of the following. First, bring down the electricity consumption in industry unit. That is true. You can plan, you can map the usage and all, create meaningful short stories and so on. Yes, you can easily do that. That's a common approach. Disease diagnosis, well, definitely based on certain information and feed, you can diagnose the disease. Text to speech recognition, Google is one place where text to speech recognition is done all of the time. Wireless transmission electrical energy, so we have wireless chargers, so that is also. So all the 5 options are correct, so D is the right answer. Okay, a very basic question. With reference to visible light communication, which of the following statements are correct? Now, visible light communication are radio waves, and they are basically used for communication. So we have visual light, infrared, ultraviolet rays. So they are all around visible light. So now it's very difficult to remember all the facts. So let's try to eliminate the fact which is not true. VLC uses electromagnetic spectrum of the wavelength 375 to 718 nanometer. We don't know. So let's assume, okay, so all the options, one is there except in one. Statement 2. It is known as long range optical wireless. No, it is not long range. It is not long range. It is a basic, agar aap, when you read about communication side in the IT, you will be able to understand this. So it is known as long range optical wireless communication. No, that is not true. So statement 2 is incorrect. So if 2 is incorrect, so statement 3 is correct. So even if I don't know the entire information, मुझे याद नहीं होगा, but I can filter the wrong option, and that is how I can arrive at the right option. Okay, so that is true. Now, last question of this video. With reference to the blockchain technology, consider the following statement. Now, blockchain technology is basically a decentralized public ledger. Okay, so it is a public ledger that anyone can inspect, but has no single user control. Yes, it is true. In Bitcoins, it can be used. Recently, we were discussing, can we use blockchain technology in the voting of elections in India? So it's a public ledger where everyone can inspect. It is decentralized, so that is one is correct. Okay, then the structure and design of blockchain is such that all the data in it are about cryptocurrency only. No, that is not true. it is used in cryptocurrency, but not all cryptocurrencies might be using blockchain. Okay, so जब भी आपको only word comes in, there is a red flag. Not necessarily that it will be wrong, but still you can analyze that. So here crypto, not only cryptocurrency, no, that does not seem correct. So 2 is incorrect. So either 1 or 1 or 3. Okay, so application that depends on basic feature of blockchain can be developed without anybody's permission. Yes, it is open source, it can be done, and example is Bitcoin. Okay, so here answer D is the right option. Okay, second statement is incorrect, as I mentioned, and you can read it. It is a shared public, trusted public ledger, and not all type of cryptocurrencies operate on blockchain, so this option is eliminated. And Bitcoin relies on public blockchain, a system of recording transactions. Anybody can aggregate and publish those transactions. So that completes the second video. Okay, so thank you very much. We'll go for the third video. Take care. Bye.